Yo, what up, Skill Issue? How you doing? Good to see you again, dude. Hey, yo, Brute Bottle with the first. Welcome in, Brute Bottle. Appreciate that, dude. Coming in fast with that first. What's up, dude? Uh, I'm about to be looking up how to do I guess the Dung Eater quest. Um, I need to do that before completing this because I started to lock in a different ending that I want.
Violet. Everyone.
So I think we started the round table hold. I knew that's where he was, but I don't know. That's how you get the quest started, because before I couldn't really interact with him much. One of the people here die? How did he die? It's weird. Wait. Oh, they're all dead? What? Uh, oh, not everyone's dead.
Look around. Don't
Oh,
worry.
I burned it.
I'll continue spirit tuning just the same, which is why I need your help. His roots are so knotty, he won't last much longer. His shackles are broken. It's high time he put the right.
Um, Alright, here's our boy, the Dung Eater.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace.
So I need the seed bed curse. I'm too much of a. I'm too pure for this guy.
Haven't tried new Parmesan stuffed crust? Sign up for Domino's Rewards to get one for 50% off.
Domino's rewards.
To start the quest, you'll first need to gain access to the Altus Plateau. You'll need to get both halves of the Dectus Medallion. One can be found at Fort Height in southeast Limgrave, and the other half can be traveling up along the west side of Liurnia Lake. After reaching the main Caria Manor Gate site of Grace, head east and use a stone spire bridge to cross over to the east side, then make your way north to the lift. After doing that, you'll be able to find Dung Eater at Round Table Hold in a secluded room past the Twin Maiden Husks. Speaking with him the first time, he'll probably want nothing to do with you, that is unless you have a seedbed curse in your inventory. While you only need one of them to do all but the last step in Dung Eater's questline, to finish his quest you'll need a total of 5. The first 2 are in Lanedale Royal Capital. To access Lanedale, you'll need to acquire 2 Great Runes. I recommend getting them from Godric the Grafted and Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. Then head to the north side of the capital where a boss is guarding the entrance. For the first seat, start at the capital rampart site of Grace and walk along the beaten path until reaching a lift. After taking it down, you'll find a ladder in the next building that leads up to the first seabed curse.
You okay? So we got the seedbed curse. There.
For the second seabed curse, start at the west capital rampart and travel.
That's what we need. How's your day going so far, Brute Bottle? My dude. Please, going good. Wait. At the wrong spot, yo? Putting up a ceiling rack above our garage door. Oh, nice, dude. Pain in the ass to do alone, yeah, because it's like, yeah, I can only imagine because you're having to place it so high up, trying to hold it and put screws in or whatever, however you're fastening it, you know? Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Aurora. Want me to take your tablet? Play on it.
Alright, here's our first seedbed curse. And then, you said to go here.
To the Fortified Manor, which is basically an alternate version of Round Table Hold.
Wait. Oh. We are figuring it out now, dudes. Are you dunging it yet? That's what, yeah. I'm getting seedbed curses right now. What up, Ingbin? Welcome back, dude. Sure, we'll get a lot of cool items here too, since this is a round table hold. Heck yeah. Wait. I didn't come from right here. I like smithing stones. Oh. Alvarich's loot. The glorious Discord ping stream notif. Heck yeah, dude. Really handy because I really don't have a set streaming schedule, sadly. One day it'll happen. One day for show. Wait, can I go into this painting? No. That would have been cool, dude. I'm in Discord notifications. You slapping, yo. Hope you're having a good day so far, my step bro. Anything required ahead. Wonder what this is out here. And I'm still in the... Oh. Yeah, okay. It's like a giant building. A round table hold, but not at the same time. I kind of want Domino's pizza. Been a while. I might get a Domino's pizza today, Daisha. Huh? Is that okay? Does that sound good? Are you busy or something? Alright, dude. Hella items here. Yeah? Casey's Pizza? Been a while since I've had Casey's Pizza. I've never been like a huge fan of Casey's. It's not bad, but it's not like
Not crazy about it.
I'm not crazy about Casey's Pizza. I know a lot of people are, and I have like family included that really, really like it. I just feel like they put a lot of cheese and that adds like a lot of grease, you know, content. And, you know, sometimes I can really go for a greasy slice, but I'm just not huge on that amount of cheese. Like, I like a light amount of cheese. Everybody's different though. It's just hella cheese usually just upsets my stomach. All that grease and cheese, dude. Dairy isn't the dairy isn't my you know. We're not that great of friends. Yeah, I could order a pizza with less cheese. You're right. I bet if I did customize a pizza, it would go incredibly hard. If I were to actually order it how I wanted it, you know? From there. I agree. It's just Domino's got them deals, and that's what I'm craving right now. You did a thin crust, low cheese supreme with extra green peppers was splendid. Ooh, that does sound really good. I didn't know they did thin crust, to be honest. Yeah, I had no idea they did a thin crust. I wonder what it's like. Is it similar to like Pizza Hut and Domino's both have like a pretty similar thin crust? You know if it's like that or is it different? I'm not really a fan of their thin crust. It's not terrible, but there's better thin crust than Domino's and Pizza Hut. They feel like it's a little too, I don't know, like maybe it like some people make fun of thin crust for being like a cracker, which I usually disagree with certain thin crusts, but with their thin crust, I completely agree. It's like a cracker crust. It's just straight crunch. Which isn't terrible. Like I said, there's sometimes I really like it, but it's just not my favorite type of thin crust. What do you look for in thin crust? Um, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, but there's this place that's a local place, local chain. And theirs is like, you know, kind of crispy as well, but it's got like multiple layers inside of it when you bite into it. And it's got those nice little bubbles that form in the dough. But it is still a very thin crust. It's just different. I don't know how to like with the Domino's and Pizza Hut thin crust, it's like there's no bubbles. When you look inside of it, there's like no layers. It's just like crispy, thin dough. You know, like it didn't form any layers, if that makes sense. Only good for a taco pizza? I could probably agree with that. I've never had one like that, but that does sound like it would go well together. Taco pizza with a cracker crust. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do really just prefer it to have like, you know, crispy because it's thin. It's supposed to be crispy, but it's got to have like kind of like a slightly more doughy inside, you know, like that nice what you get in a normal pizza. There's just not going to be as much of it because it is thin. Where normally you bite into, you know, a good hand tossed and it's crispy on the bottom, but it's got that warm, softer inside. So it kind of has that to a degree with the thin crust I'm talking about, but you know, obviously very little because it is thin. Too aired out, lots of bubbles. Yeah, I've been here recently making my own pizza. I need to make dough today. Like make my own pizzas. I have the ingredients, like toppings and everything. Just need to whip up the dough. Have to do it 24 hours in advance. Do a cold fermentation process. Alright, I guess I can just go ahead and go back to the dung eater. Wish more people would do that. Do you do that, Ingben? It's really good. Highly recommend. I do a New York style. It's the only one I've ever really messed with, and I just love it.
Go choose a couch.
It turns out so perfect every time, dude.
Suppose you go play with the tablet. Bother your sister. Laura, you have it. Calm down before mommy takes it away.
No. You have felt I can smell it on you. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. It was a brief respite, I must say.
Watch your
Go
movie.
and shackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you.
Leave her alone. She's not doing nothing.
Then the pox will truly
One.
be your own.
If you can't leave your sister alone and let her mind her own business and you mind your own business, you're gonna get a pow pow.
Because now she's paranoid, she's gonna press the button.
For the third secret curse, you'll need to access the underground area of Volcano Manor. You'll also need a stone sword key. First, to get to the manor, head far northwest of Langdale until reaching the Bridge of Iniquity site of grace. Along the cliff wall to the northwest.
Bridge. Wait, what? Yeah. What about New Haven? New Haven? Is that like a pizza style? I've been able to. Honestly, I urge anybody to try it out. Like, um, you'd be surprised how good of a pizza you can make in the oven. My tricks for it have been to set it like up to like the oven to around 500, which is like the max a conventional oven will do, and then you put the rack on the lowest possible area. Oh my god, of course. You put it on the lowest possible the rack that your racks can go in the oven, so that your pizza pan can go right on the heating source. And then I cook the pizza for like 14 to 16 minutes, which your type of crust could vary cooking time. And then I turn it on broil on high until the top of it looks nice and gets a little bit of that charring and everything, so it looks perfect. I wish so hard that I was out of range of these things already. Low rack, high temp, yeah. And I finish it with the broil on the top. And that's even really good for frozen pizzas, like, make sure they cook right. But other than that, yeah, like just having like a pizza pan, like a nonstick pizza pan, they're pretty cheap. And all you really need is yeast, flour, and water, olive oil, salt, sugar, and then like a container to put it all in so it can ferment in your fridge or whatever. There's different ways of doing it. You can do warm fermentation where you let it sit out. It's up to whatever recipe, whatever style you're doing. But let me think. Yeah, I mean it's like I told myself for a while that it'd be really hard to actually make pizza, and I thought that I need like a pizza oven and everything. Nah, I make really good pizzas. If you go to the food and cooking in the Discord, I've posted a couple of my pizzas in there somewhere. You scroll around, you could definitely find my pizzas. And they not gonna lie, they do be looking busting, but bust. The main thing that takes any work is just the dough. The sauce isn't too complicated if you make your own. Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, like I just use Browse vodka sauce. Some of the best store-bought sauce I've ever tasted in my life. It's got nice chunks of tomato in it and everything. Like it's better sauce than they have at like Domino's or Pizza Hut in my opinion. The flavor of it is just so good. And everybody, raves about Rouse marinara and whatnot, so dang it, man, I just want to check my map. Oh, wait a second. Let's see, messing up here. Should try making my own from tomatoes sometime. Yeah, I will. At some point. one of those things I'm like content because the pizza slaps so hard. I mean, I know it could probably be better, but it's just like already to the point where I feel like it's just so much better than most pizza I've ever had from anywhere. Spoil myself, and it's cheap to make, like really cheap. Wish making your own cheese wasn't so expensive compared to just buying it. Yeah, that's another thing. I feel like the main thing that would probably improve the quality of the pizza is homemade like mozzarella, because it's just supposed to be like a league above, from what I've heard. People rave about that homemade mozz, homemade mozzarella. But yeah, I don't know. I use a pepperoni log, so I like hand cut the pepperonis, hand slice them, so they're nice and like thick boys. Them nice thick boys. They like cup up real nice when you cook them. Oh, it's just so perfect. The cheese and the sauce are store bought, and then obviously the pepperoni is too, but it's like hand slicing rather than just all pre sliced. I find that they're just too thin. Like every pizza place, um, like the pepperoni, it gets really dry when you cook it. It kind of becomes brittle, and I like my pepperoni still kind of juicy. I'm saying? Like I don't want them to be like dry and crumbly. I want them to be like crispy on the edges and yeah. The green peppers always underneath the cheese. Same with onions, meat on top. Whenever I cook mine, it kind of just like the cheese just melts, and then everything's just under the cheese almost. Even though I put the cheese like underneath most of the toppings. That's the power of the broiler. It gets all that cheese so melty, it just like envelops everything. But it doesn't end up like, I don't know. It's kind of a bit of cheese, I feel like, the amount I put on there, but it's not too greasy. Like the mozzarella just ain't too greasy. Maybe like the cheese that they use at other places is just different. I don't know. I don't load it up, but I put a decent amount. Keeps the pepper and onion flavor from being dried out on top. Yeah, that makes sense. What's this? Alright, so this guy on here.
West, there's an easy-to-miss ladder that leads to the top of the mountains where the first Mount Gelmir campsite site of grace can be found. From there, make your way along the path, crossing a few bridges and climbing a few more ladders until finally arriving at Volcano Manor.
So I need to go up a ladder. Pizza lore? Yeah, pizza lore, dude. We're pizza connoisseurs up in here, but I've been getting into cooking all kinds of stuff from scratch. Just better. Like last night I made fettuccine Alfredo, made my own sauce, made my own noodles. It was sing. And then I made Japanese curry not that long ago, gumbo. Both were like immaculate for my first tries. I learned how to make after going to California like a year and a half ago. I got obsessed with making smash burgers. My smash burgers are pretty damn good these days. Kind of perfected that. I've cooked that a lot for the past year and a half. Then the other day I saw this pan brand cornmeal, pre-cooked cornmeal. Whenever I worked on a boat, this Venezuelan guy, and super chill guy, really good cook. But I figured out that, or he showed me this Venezuelan dish. They're called arepas, which they're kind of like pupusas. But pupusas are like, you know, these corn patties, whatever, that are like stuffed with filling, and then you deep fry them. But like cornmeal patties. But the arepa is like a patty that doesn't have any filling, and you don't deep fry it. You put it in a pan with a little bit of oil, cook it for, 5 to 7 minutes on either side on medium, and they get nice and crispy on the outside, and they're soft on the inside, so you can cut them in half, and then you just add like your toppings. Then, like in Venezuela, he said that like for his kids, he just put like ham and cheese in there all the time, or simple stuff. But even doing it like that, he would make them like that. They were so delicious. Like it's like you could just put simply what you'd put in a sandwich, but it's so much better than a sandwich, dude. The taste of the corn, and it being like crispy like it is, and it'll like melt the cheese that you put in there because they're so hot when they get done cooking. Warm up the lunch meat. It's just like a really nice. So I did chicken and fresh grated Parmesan from a block of Parmesan I had. I found that same stuff at the store, and it's been like over 5 years since I was on the boat with him. And so I was like, I saw that stuff, and I like immediately unlocked that memory. I was like, dude, I tried to make them in the past, but like I just couldn't get the right like cornmeal stuff. That was it. That was the brand, everything. I was like, oh hell yeah. And yeah, I made them up, and they tasted exactly like he used to make them. I was like immediately taken back to the boat, like wow, good freaking memories, bro. Glad I saw that at the store and decided to cook them. Smash burgers are so great. They're the best way to have burgers. You don't care for super thick ones much. It has to be done right, A lot of times they can lose their flavor and everything. You got to do them right if you do them thick, It's kind of hard to find a thick burger patty. They exist though. There are some good, thick, juicy, tasty burgers, but it ain't it's more rare than common. Thick burger dried out is just depressing, exactly. I like a thick, juicy burger done right, Cannot, will not lie. But smash burgers are pretty much the superior way. Oh, here we go. Man. What a busting conversation. Climb. I don't want to fight this guy. There's no point. Oh god. I thought he had like some kind of projectile spell. Bro waits till I'm almost to the top of the ladder and just blasts me. I'll die from fall damage. Can you imagine?
Welcome, dear customer. Welcome, valued customer. Please, I'm hungry.
Oh, might stop by your friend's place later and try Night Rain. I want to so bad, dude. Can I stop by too? Try out some Night Rain, dude. I'm just praying some Giga Chad comes across my stream and hears me say that, and they go like, "Hey, I'll buy it for you," and I would be like, "But us." Whenever you get it, who are you gonna play with? Twitch chat, Discord, VC. Yeah, I'll play it with people from the stream, my friends, and people from the stream, which are also my friends. Yeah, and we can VC as long as we're chill, like I'm not gonna have like randos pop in the stream that stream and join VC. It gotta be just not the first time they're in stream, you know what I mean? Like most people aren't invested enough. Like if they're gonna try and like troll or say something on the stream that shouldn't be said, then most likely they're not gonna stick around for multiple streams to try and make that happen. Maybe if I was like a massive streamer and they really, really hated me, but like there ain't no way somebody can hate me that much. God. I do what? My bad. I think I got caught on the rocks, dude. Oh, you say you do? You have that kind of time to troll? Sheesh. God, I hate this thing, man. It's so crazy that it just doesn't take any damage. I mean, get it, it's a rock monster, but... That's so bullshit. Oh my god. Forget second phase does that shit. I wish it gave me an opening to hit its head, because I feel like that's the only, like, vulnerable spot. Oh my god, dude. Jeez Louise, bro. So abrupt and jank. Yeah, I was able to like lock in at the end there whenever I didn't really have any health left. That first part of it, I was just like trading hard. We were just trading with each other, dude. Yo, what up, Blake? How you doing, brother? I don't even think I beat him in my last playthrough though, because I was just like not even doing close to the amount of damage I'm doing now. So it was just like, bro, this guy, he just takes too long to fight. Somebody's mad. Alright, let's see what this video says now.
Speak with Tanith and agree to work for the man. She'll give you a key that allows you to access some of the rooms. Head down the nearby
Something
hallway
died.
and open the first door on your right. There's a false wall that you can open by walking up against it and clicking the dodge button. Head through it and down into the depths of Volcano Man.
Sweet. I didn't even know about this.
You'll then need to make your way through this area until reaching the Temple of Eagle. We'll make a quick stop at the Guest Hall Site of Grace along the way.
Alright. Takes a little damage and constantly runs away from you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like not a fun boss fight at all. I hate boss fights like that. It's not as bad as Mikolash from Bloodborne though. Holy balls. That is the worst Souls. The biggest troll boss fight they ever came up with. Yes, there's nothing else. There's no other option. I can't try the door. Bus. Oops. Alright. I might have went the wrong way. Yeah, this is the way he went. Like a torch or some shiz, dude. It's dark in here. Here we go. Much better, dude. We're going along some rooftops, Prince of Persia style. Up some stairs. Cross the little bridge. Ladder, building. Ladder. Alright. Let's get it, dudes. What's this? Oh. I need a key to open that. I wonder what's in there. I don't think I've ever been in there. Where does he go next? It's open. Yep. Okay. That's a pretty far trek. These are these, bro.
From the guest hall, you'll need to travel a bit further to reach the Temple of Eagle.
God. Oh, God. Almost poisoned me right there, dude. Albinaric blood clot. I'm assuming this is the way he went. Man. Let me go back. The fuck? Oh man, I lost my spot.
It has an important quest line that must be completed to get the game's multiple endings.
Goes down the middle. Some rooftops. Up a lift. Bunch of stairs. Is this almost it?
You'll encounter a God-skin noble that will need to be defeated before proceeding.
Damn. Skin noble, okay. Defeated Godskin Noble? What's an achievement? I guess that was one of the hidden ones.
After defeating the boss, rest at the site of grace and then take the lift on your right. Head out the door as you step off and continue further along the path.
Oh, wait, what? He jumps off right here? Man, this is a real journey. To think, just for one of these seed curses or seedbed curses. Where's he go? I'm glad I decided to look at this tutorial. I don't know how many years it would have taken me to find all this. Crazy. God, man, the amount of sprinting. I've ran a damn marathon in Elden Ring by the time I'm done getting this one seedbed curse. Wild.
You'll eventually reach another temple area with an exit leading outside to the east. Instead of going there, move up the staircase on your left and head through the west-facing door. This will lead to a fog wall that requires a stone sword key to open. Open it and head in, and then make your way to the bottom of this room. As a bonus tip, that previous exit I mentioned that leads outside will take you to the final boss for this area. However, you'll want to avoid fighting that boss until after you've done all the quests for the Volcano Manor and those involving patches up to the point where you get the Bull Goat armor set. Okay, getting back to the quest, at the bottom of this chamber, head to the southwest side to find the third seabed curse.
Holy fucking moly, bro. Oh my god. I wouldn't have thought, you know? Wow. It's actually pretty crazy. Alright, another seedbed curse. That makes 3 of them. Wonder how hard the other ones are to get.
The last 2 seabed curses are at Nicholas Hallow Tree. Getting there is quite the process, so if you haven't done that already, you can watch my guide on how to reach the Hallow Tree, which has everything you need to know. I'll put a link to it at the bottom of this video's description.
I don't even remember how to make it to the Hallowed Tree. Don't I need to do... Oh, wait, no. I'll have to look that up, too. Oh, well.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Arax here. Welcome back to another video for Elden Ring, and in this one I want to put together a quick guide on how to get to Haligtree, which is a location you will need to access if you want to battle Malenia. I will not show you that boss battle, I will not speak any further about it, so of course if you want to experience it yourself, it is completely safe. However, in order to get to this location, you will need to go through the consecrated snowfield, and you will then need to solve a puzzle to get to Haligtree, and then navigating Haligtree itself is also quite a pain. So I want to do a quick guide which will take you
This
from the
quest,
consecrated
dude.
snowfield to the Malenia boss fight door, and then I'll leave you guys with it. So if you guys do enjoy this, do find it helpful, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below if you have any questions. But to begin with, again, as a quick reminder, in order to do this, you will need to have access to the consecrated snowfield. I've already done a video on how to activate the secret lift, so if you have not seen this...
Dang, this is gonna be a while.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Arax here. Welcome back to another video for Elden Ring. And in this area over here, not only are there some cool things to do here, this also over here, not only are there created snowfields, which is this secret area over here, not only are there some cool things to do here, this also leads to a later boss. I won't speak about that, but basically, this is a location that you'll want to get to, but in order to do so, you're going to need 2 halves of a medallion. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, you do find it helpful, a like would be super appreciated. You guys may already have, depending on whether you guys have checked out our video on getting the Royal Remains armor set. But for this one, what you're going to do is go over to Leonia. If you go to the Folly on the Lake site of Grace, you can then go over to the village of the Albinarex. Now, of course, if you happen to already be there, you can simply fast travel to that location. But if you haven't, again, you can simply run there from the Folly on the Lake.
I doubt I've been there. I've only kind of gone for key things. I have not. Go. Alright, so it should be a grace. Oh, wait. I'm still far away from it, yo. We can go up that way. Oh yeah. I think this is it. I don't remember exactly where it is here.
Once at the Haligtree, make your way through until...
Oh wait, wrong video.
Either way, from the village of the Albinarex site of Grace, what you then want to do is run simply straight up the hill. You can run past this first enemy, and you then have a pot over on the right-hand side. Now, of course, again, I've spoken about this in the past, but you can hit the pot once, and there will then be someone located inside. In my video, I did, of course, get a little bit overzealous. I hit a few too many times, which, of course, made him hostile. Do not worry if you do that. You can still get the medallion. Regardless, whether you decide to simply break the pot by hitting it once and then speak to him, or just kill the old guy in the pot, either way, you will then get the right side of the Haligtree secret medallion. This
Oh, I did not mean to use that. Man, damn. Ugh.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait. Well. Oh, aye, we're finished. The cursemongers have destroyed.
Are you gonna kill old man?
Wait then. Well. Oh, aye. I'm Albus, and we're finished. The whole village is. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. I beg you. You must keep. And if.
Alright, I got it. We need one
This,
more.
of course, is something you can get pretty early. In order to get this half, you need to be further north in the snowier area of the map, in the mountaintops of the Giants. So, of course, if you haven't got here yet, you will need to have gone through Limgrave, Leonia, the Altus Plateau, and then, of course, into the snowy area. Now, once you've got here, what you then want to do is turn your attention to the castle you see in the north. The castle
Right,
itself,
that
quite simple.
castle.
You just need to go up to this castle and work your way through. At the end of it, there is a boss. Again, I will not show you the boss for spoiler reasons. You guys can experience that yourself. But quite simply, work your way through this castle, get through, defeat the boss.
Sweet. That's right. This is pretty close. On our way, yo. Forgot how much of a process getting to Haligtree was. No simple hop, skip, and a jump. Us. Damn. Damn! Holy shit, I forgot about that. That's not fun, dude. It's not fun. See, how far am I into this video? Oh. So it shouldn't be... So I get these last two seeds, there shouldn't be too much in the quest line for... what's his face? For the Dung Eater. Video's almost, like 5 minutes of it left. It shouldn't be too bad. Death root. Nice. Oh wait. Can't just leave 600,000 runes behind. Oh my god. Where did all the damage come from? That was insane damage, dude. I'm gonna pop all that before I fight him, so I'm not so disoriented. Oh my god. What is all the fire doing? Okay. Oh, okay. Ugh. There ain't no way, bro. What? Mother bitch. Mother fucking. Okay. Yo, what's up, Mr. Disrespect? Has been a while. I didn't stream for like I haven't streamed consistently for like 3 months. What's good? Where have I been? Just a whole lot of dad life, you know? I just been so busy. Wife's been working a lot. I watch the kids all the time. They've gotten to a rotten age where they're just so stressful all day long to watch that, you know, I just at the end of the day, sometimes whenever I could stream and whatnot, or when my wife would have off work, you know, it'd be her off days, like today, I just feel like I just don't want to do it, you know? Just don't have the time, the energy. What the fuck is all this fire doing around me, bro? I don't like it. I mean, I just don't like it. Guy's a big bussy muncher. Wish all the best. You a dad now? I have been a dad. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. They, like I was saying, back before when I was streaming a lot, they hadn't really gotten to this, stage that they're in. But they are just a complete handful these days. Handful and a half. Oh, you need to call the school, Daisha.
Oh.
Trying to figure out if my oldest can get into pre-K. We just need to find out if she's been accepted. We did all the paperwork. But I appreciate that. I mean, overall, our family is doing really well. It's just sometimes you gotta prioritize fam. Whenever I only have so much energy to give out, you know, it's like, gotta give it to the fam. With how much the handful they've been, there's no way I could do the late night streams and everything like I was. Them waking up early as AF. Alright, it's about time, dude. Fudge that guy. I hate those birds, bro. Yeah, they were just gonna, for accepting on this, accepting her into the school, they just had to look at our income, because that school specifically is for lower income households, and like, there's no way we should have gotten denied. My wife's a waitress; she doesn't make, you know, that much. Plus, like, with the whole tips and everything, like, it's hard to even calculate. We get denied for like everything. Because there's no way to prove how much she actually makes like every month. It can fluctuate, so it's like all the different government programs I feel like we could definitely benefit from, like food stamps or something. It's just It's just stupid. We can't get it, you know? I know, like, some people be taking advantage of that, but, like, you know, we could legit use it. Like, we make ends meet, but you know, I'd like to be able to buy more meats, you know? Meats are expensive these days. Gotta go easy on the meat. You know, just the economy in general. Big stinky. Spear of Villanor. Death Pokers. Ashvor does so much damage with the Ghost Flame. I'll have to check that out. These guys should just be gone now, I think, after I killed them. Yeah, you were talking about the bird boss fight, yeah. No, I got you. That Ghost Flame. I knew exactly what you were talking about. That Ghost Flame is balls. Are you talking about, like, Death Poker? Is that the name of that boss? Oh god, no! I didn't think that'd be up there. The name of the weapon. Okay, so there's a weapon that uses the Ghost Flame. I figured that's what you meant, but I was just trying to clarify. You fall into that pit too? Yeah, we be getting God out here, man. Welcome to the From Software experience. I will. Okay. I fucking hate birds in any Souls game, dude. They are the most atrocious thing ever. Birds with blades on their feet. Holy shit. I don't like it. I don't like it. I definitely do not like it. Totes agree, yeah. Like, dogs were, like, bad, and then in Elden Ring, they put birds in. And the birds are like, okay, I can be worse than a dog. But then they put these areas with dogs and birds. Like, come on now. You knew what you were doing with this shit. Good thing my sword's so long, bro. And Nagakiba got that reach. Yo, did I just find my stepbrother after so much time? What up, my stepbro, Zach? You did, bro. I'm here. Got that length. We're lacking on girth with this katana, but hey, we ain't lacking on legs. It's been a while. How are you? Good, dude. Good. Thanks for asking. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I just stopped streaming. I was talking about it earlier. Because my kids have just been a real handful. My wife works a lot, and her schedule can change at last moment, and it got to the point where I'm like, I just don't want to, go through all these hoops to just even try to stream, and then so just mentally tapped out for my kids getting to like the ripe ages of 4 and 2, where it was like out of nowhere, it just kind of started getting worse, and then it just peaked where it was like, oh, this is terrible. Like, and I have to deal with this all day by myself every day. But, we've gotten past it. It's gotten a little bit better, and then I've gotten better at dealing with their shenanigans. Oh no. What is he doing? Oh, that's a big frostbite attack. Oh my god. There ain't no way, bro. That hits me. Jesus. Okay. Oh, he got bled. Oh no. What is going on with those attacks, bro? He can stomp in an AoE 360 direction for 10 feet out from him. He can just go damage. Frost damage. What a what a bitch. Can't stay long, got stuff to do. Just was wanting to stop in, show my support. Hey, I appreciate it, dude. Happy I'm doing good. I appreciate that, dude. Happy you're doing good, man. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit while you could, man. Hey, what's up, Adrian? Hello again. Good to see you. It has been a while. Oh, there ain't no way. You guys just need to find something else to do, yo. This is some BS for real, for real. What are those weapon combos? What are those fucking weapon combos, dude? How long can he string shit together for? Oh, I remember I hated this boss fight, dude. get off my dick. Get off my dick. They're still trying, dude. Jesus Christ, leave me alone, dude. Should have beat him the first time. Should have beat him the first time. I can't even beat his minions. I should have beat him the first time whenever I didn't even really take damage from them. Should have beat him the first time. Didn't beat him the first time. Now I can't even beat the minions. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, if I get Bewitching Branch, you can turn them into your ally, make it a 2v2. Well, I don't know if that really count. I guess that doesn't really count as a summon, but I feel like I count that. I do the whole thing. I play this game without summons, at least on this character. So I'm gonna try not to do that. Oh my! Through the wall? Through the wall, dude. Oh, through the wall. Jesus, man, this guy's reach is insane, bro. Oh, I see, yeah. I just can't believe I can't make this happen right now. I can't even kill the minions. Like, I killed them first try. I know they're not that hard. I'm just like, what's wrong, dude? Why can't I do it? That was a new one. That should have dodged it, but what do I know? Okay. That has insane range. That range, brother. That's kind of bullshit. I dodge it every other time by just rolling. And that time I just get caught up in it. I just don't understand this boss, dude. Just don't understand his stuff. What the fuck? That's the first time he's kicked in that direction. What? That's actually crazy, dude. Frostbite gonna mess me up? I mean, yeah. Not wrong. I wish they would stop being inside of each other's asses, dude. Separate, please. Whatever, dude. I thought that maybe I could... Nope. Definitely not. I guess killing his two buddies is the best method. Honestly, you're trading shots too much. Alright, yeah, I know. Because I wasn't going to win last time anyways. Need to be more patient and let the new... Yep, I know. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. They just don't relent. That's crazy. Oh well. Try again, dude. I had it there. I guess I died. I just hate this guy's combos. Like everything's got an AoE on him. Just simple kick, but like if you're like 10 feet from it and don't roll right, then you're still gonna get damaged by it because it's an AoE, like electricity everywhere. I don't know. I just hate bosses like this. Not my forte. Oh my god, dude, just kill him. Oh my, I forget he does that multiple times, dude. Oh, that's his big weakness. After he does that attack is when he gets stunned. I got you. That's easy mode, dude. You wait for that. I was wondering what caused him to like to stagger for so long. I don't know how often he does that though. Doesn't seem like that often. Still wait though. Jesus. He's just pulling out all the weird combos at the end, man. Oh well. What's my poise right now? Good question. Almost had him. You got this. Thanks, Spear. Appreciate it, guys. Is it my armor that has my poise stats? 36 poise. Guess it's probably not that high. Going back just in time to see death. Hell yeah, Ingben. For sure. Try and get 51 if you can. Alright, I'll try if I can't get him this time. Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me, you bitch. Is that what you wanted so bad? Just let me go. The boss fight. I don't need you. I don't want you. But unless you tank one of their shots before you get staggered. Ah, I got you. What? Him stomping just causes a frost AoE? How are you frost and lightning at the same time? Legitimate question. How do I not dodge that shiz? Like impossible to evade that. Oh my god. How far can he fucking leap, yo? It's crazy. You have to dodge into it, what, right whenever it manifests so I can iframe it? That seems like bullshit that I have to iframe this boss. Like, I get doing, like, Radon, like, you know, fucking crazy amount of iframes going on and crazy precision, but for this boss, like, anytime he charges me, I'm supposed to iframe his second attack. Like, it's pretty shit. I mean, I just don't feel like maybe he's supposed to be like a crazy significant boss. I just don't feel like he's really worthy of such an attack combo. Guy's just a massive chode. Bad attack, dude. I just keep evading it, I guess. Yeah, that's cool. AoE. Always breaks out the AoE. I got you, Ingben. I have bloody Hellas. Hellas. I don't know. Is that a weapon? Ashore lets you do a dodge. Gotcha. What the fuck was that? I don't even know what that was, dude. Like, legitimately. Jesus fuck. How was I not far enough away, dude? Okay. Oh, it's undodgeable apparently. Man, I keep rolling and it's just right at the wrong time, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. That's so bad. That kick is so untimable for me for some reason. I don't know if I just can't get it, if I ride the short bus or what, but I'm just like, I guess I'll just keep trying, dude, because I don't know what else to do. Yeah, and that leg attack does like 3/4 of my health bar, which does not help. So stupid, dude. Huh? Alright. So crazy. I guess I have to jump that attack or what? I don't even know. Huh. Jesus fuck, dude. At least that's over now. I do not. That's like, there's a few boss fights in this game that get me down. That's one of them. Last time I beat the game, that was, the guy was fucking nuts. Oh, thanks, Adrian. Appreciate it. At least I don't have to do that later, dude. I got that done. So when I stream later tonight, it's just done. Alright, we got the medallion, dude. Now there's a lift I need to go to. I don't remember where it is.
In the prayer room site of grace. To it at the bottom.
Oh wait, that's the wrong video.
I say quite simply, he's a bit of a challenge, and then afterwards, once you have defeated him, you then walk through the doorway in the back. It's a pretty straightforward path. You go up the stairs, you go inside the building, take the lift. It's the second half of the end lift plateau. You would have already gone through this lift to get to the snowy area. However, there is a different way to use this, and that of course hinges on having the secret medallion. If you walk up there firstly, and you just simply press Y to interact, you will hoist the medallion that you already own, and you'll then end up in the same location.
Alright, so I can... Yeah, that's all you gotta do is go back to the other lift and toggle. Alright. Well done for persevering, thanks. Sometimes that's what it takes. Perseverance. Persevere the fucking, I don't even know. Anal domination. Wish you luck. Appreciate it. Thank you. Skip that. Hidden path to the Hallig tree. Do you not get a race at all here? Guess we get a steak though. I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now and get some lunch and stuff. Maybe take my kids to the park, whatnot. Probably be back on later tonight sometime. Maybe after I make dinner, after I get back home. We'll see. But take it easy. Thanks for chilling with me, my dudes. I'll see you later.